And for your project one, I'm gonna provide you with some templates, and I'm gonna go over their structure. So these are all one-page templates. So let's look at the first one, portfolio, and then you can click, and you have some description of the project and so on. So I'm gonna actually show you how the structures are built. Let me actually look at the second one. This one is really nice, but the only problem is that you need to actually build the gallery, like Lightbox gallery yourself in here. However, I'm gonna let you, if you decide that you want to use this particular template, and they actually offer like a version. So I went to the bottom. You see down here, I clicked on their link. And if you go to templates, these are the 18 free ones, and this is the premium one. And if you click on the premium one, you go at the bottom, and it's down here, and it's about $5 or $6. This is in euro, but it's more or less the same, between $5 to $6. And then if you click on it, you see that the the paid version, you have like an animation here. And then if you go down here, if you click on this section, it'll take you to the gallery. This one is a little tougher to deal with, this particular template. So I'm going to recommend, if you're still kind of um, not 100% sure, I'm just going to make harder templates to work with. So this is for more advanced, or I'm going to say advanced templates. And then this one is like this, and then you click it, and it has a really nice built-in gallery. And I'm also giving you, okay, let's look at the last one. So again, these are all one page. This one has a video, so for those of you who are VMA majors, this may be one that you might want to use, because you guys like to do videos. And when you choose one of these templates, make sure to match, like look at the size in the, so you're in an image folder, full-size thumbnails, just match it to the sizes that you have here in Photoshop. You can try to make it a little bigger, but just make sure the dimensions are the same. So if you're going to do, let's say, 700, then change this one to 400. Okay, and then I'm giving you like just a wireframe templates for your reference. You can kind of see, just you can add things to it and so on, but this is like an example of a wireframe, like two examples I've given you. Here's another example. So you don't have to use this last one, just so you don't have to, just I'm just giving you for your reference. Yeah, let me see here. So I'm going to recommend keep all of these templates for your future reference, because you don't want to have, I mean, you're going to have different clients that you want to have different looks for your different pages. So again, I just want to make sure everybody knows how to manipulate a one-page template. And for the final project, then I'm going to give you basically the like choices between multiple pages, templates, responsive design templates, and the one page, because they have different looks, and some clients prefer one over the other. So then actually maybe we'll start with this one. Okay, yeah. Start with this one. Actually, let's do that first one. So keep this folder that you're downloading as your master templates, responsive design templates. And as you go over them, just choose, once you choose the one that you like, you can actually, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to copy it over. So don't delete, don't drag it over, and don't use this folder as your root. Copy it over, put your name on it. Okay. This one, it's a nice one because you have both portfolio and Lightbox. And you see that I have my images folder, portfolio, I have the full size of the photos and the thumbnails. So try to match the size to these. Command I or Control I to get the info. So 650 by, so these are all the same. So the thumbnail seems to be the same as the large pictures, which doesn't make sense. But if you want to, the large pictures, if you want to make them bigger, just try to do one and test it to make sure that it's fine. Oh yeah, these are the large ones, 1500 by 808. So, okay. And then we have our JavaScript. Make sure you don't change the name of any of these folders. So I'm going to show you how you can manipulate uh, these templates based on just all the one pages. It's going to be the same, but I'm going to show you how you can add content and add the additional pages and so on. So let's see here. Manage your site. And if you don't have one, you want to create a new site. Actually, maybe I'll do that. So let's say you don't have one. That's a project 01. Click on the folder, go to your desktop, and point to that folder. Done. And now I'm going to load the page in. Okay. So here, we also going to work through our DOM. So I'm going to click my nav here, and automatically it highlights the whole thing. So the way this one works is, let's say I want to add another page. So let's say I want to add like people. So you want to identify, so each one of these is a button on your page. The LI to LI, see nav button, scroll, services. So I'm going to go ahead and let's say I want to just copy this one section. And I'm going to come back down here. Let's say I want to have another page called people. I'm going to paste it here. And what you want to do, this hashtag that's in orange, this is like references a page on your page on your site. So if I click, let's say if I'm not actually, I'm gonna just change this quickly and then show you. So this one, you want to keep the hashtag here, and then instead of services, I want to say people. And then here, I want to say people. Now you'll see that I'm going to have another button after the services here. So, and I still need to make a section for it on my page because I wouldn't, I don't have it yet. So here, can see that it shows here. So if I click on services, it'll go there, but the people doesn't work because I need to create that portfolio, contact, services, and so on. So this is how you add a button, and you can see that it automatically has the highlighted uh, state. So now that I've added my button, so remember it's after services, before portfolio. I'm going to go to services here, so I can just simply go to my section and find portfolio. So services right there. So it was after services. So I'm going to copy this entire section. Or you can do the about, doesn't matter. So maybe we'll just do about actually. So I'm going to copy this entire section. Come back here, right before portfolio, I'm going to paste it. And another thing that I need to do, I need to change this ID to people. And who we are. I'm just changing it so we can see it once we get to that page. So of course you want to make sure the content that you're doing is reflected. So we have about, services, people, who we are, which is what I just changed, portfolio, contact. So this is how you want to add different pages. Again, it's just that you want to just make sure to, it's basically the connection between the navigation and the sections, and you want to make sure that to match whatever the ID is, because these IDs reference a page on the one-page templates. So that's basically it. So these are open source responsive design web pages, which are extremely powerful because they allow you to kind of, just add a lot of functionality without, having to spend hours and hours on code. So I'm going to go ahead and actually just move this, just show you one other thing. So let me just start over. Okay. So the other thing I want to show you quickly is to kind of change these pictures. So again, launching Dreamweaver, loading the index page. And I'm going to go to my portfolio section right there. Okay. So again, it's pretty much similar to the gallery page that we used in the last semester. So I'm going to click on this page, make sure the properties bar is right here, and you can see that it's already pointing to whatever. So this is the thumbnail. So you can just create your thumbnail, make sure you kind of figure out the size, 650 by 350, those are the thumbnails, and just replace these with your own pictures. And then this is yeah, so it's important to just match the size. 1500 by 808 is the larger one, and just at 72 dpi. So, and then as long as you put it in the same folder, it'll keep the functionality of the gallery. So so what I what is important though, I want to make sure that you change the value if you're using these templates. Change the pictures, change the background color, change the content to match your own. So this is how you use these templates to, because they allow you much more complexity um, in interactivity of your work. And I hope you enjoy working with them.